From the National Agricultural Information Services, we present Farm Magazine.
Well, we are privileged today here at Lima Radio to have Mr. Mariombo Mumbi, who's the president for Sweetwaters Farm. And I'm also privileged to have Natasha Mlenga, who's the community outreach director from Sweetwaters Farm. To start with, I welcome you to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Well, maybe to start with, I will start with you, Natasha. Kindly introduce yourself and introduce Mr. Mariombo Mumbi, who's the president for Sweetwaters Farm.
My name is Natasha Mlenga. I am honored to serve as the head of community outreach at Sweetwaters Farms, a proudly Zambian organization committed to promoting sustainable agriculture through organic innovation and local partnerships. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to some of the incredible individuals driving our mission forward. Firstly, we have Mr. Mariombo Mumbi, president of Sweetwaters Farms, a visionary leader dedicated to transforming farming through organic practices. Mr. Edwin Guluwe, head of field trials, who leads our product testing to ensure our organic supplements are effective and tailored to local conditions. And also joined by Ms. Rachel Chama, handles sales and logistics at Season Gate Supplier. As head of community outreach, my role is to connect Sweetwaters Farms with communities, ensuring that our organic farming solutions truly reach the people who need them most: women, youth, and smallholder farmers. One of the most meaningful collaborations we are proud of is to be part of Hope Network Foundation, an organization dedicated to empowering communities through sustainable agriculture, health, and nutrition-focused initiatives. Together, Sweetwaters Farms and Hope Network are championing school garden programs that are directly linked to improving nutrition and health outcomes among children. Using Sweetwaters Farms organic plant supplements, we are supporting schools in establishing educational gardens where students learn how to grow their own vegetables, understand the importance of nutrition, and even contribute to school meal programs with fresh, chemical-free produce. These gardens are more than just growing spaces. They are classrooms for healthy living, tools for food security, and platform for teaching environmental responsibility. Empowering the urban women through vertical gardens. We are also working closely with urban women farmers to establish vertical gardens in small spaces using our organic products. These gardens are transforming backyards, verandas, and rooftops into productive food gardens. By providing Sweetwaters Farms organic supplements, plant supplements, along with trainings and technical support, we are helping women grow nutritious food for their families and also create income-generating opportunities. This is part of our commitment to building resilient households, improving food-urban system, and uplifting women as agriculture entrepreneurs. As Sweetwaters Farms, we believe that true impact comes from working with communities through partnerships and for people. Our partnership with Hope Network is shining example of what's possible when innovation, health, and community leadership come together.
Others may want to know exactly where you are found, and they may want to have your contact so that you can work together. They can easily call you and be able to talk. You can kindly share your addresses.
At Sweetwaters, we are found at 58 Panseli Road, North Mid Lusaka, corner of Paseli and Manchichi Roads. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more stories of transformation.
Well, dear listener, there you have it. I've been talking to Natasha Mlenga, who's the head of community outreach at Sweetwaters Farms Limited. Welcome back to the show where we discuss innovations shaping Zambia's agricultural landscape. Today, as earlier mentioned, We are also honored to have Mr. Mariombo Mumbi, who's the president of Sweetwaters Farms Limited, a name that is rapidly becoming synonymous with sustainable and organic farming excellence. Mr. Mumbi, the floor is yours now.
Thank you very much. Greetings to all our listeners. And as introduced, I am the president of Sweetwaters Farms Limited. I have been privileged to hold this position as president, and I am very, very excited about what Sweetwaters Farms has to offer. Our vision is clear: to be the top organic farming partner for Zambia and beyond. Our commitment to modern sustainable agriculture is unwavering, and as earlier speakers have noted, we aim to lead the way in organic innovation. Under Sweetwaters Farms Limited, we're embarking on exciting new ventures to revolutionize farming in Zambia. We have upcoming a state-of-the-art food processing plant. This facility will utilize inputs from local outgrowers, ensuring that small-scale farmers are integrated into the broader value chain, supported by our expert technical teams. We are also looking at expanding export opportunities. Zambia has the potential to be the organic powerhouse, not only in the region but in Africa. We intend to fully harness this by delivering high-quality produce to neighboring markets, boosting trade and economic growth. We're also looking at drone technology in agriculture. As everyone knows, efficiency matters. We're stepping into the future by assembling drones for agriculture spraying and monitoring of fields, applying organic fertilizers and additives with precision, reducing wastage and increasing productivity.
How will Sweetwaters Farms achieve this?
We're looking at modern marketing for the brand. To make sure our organic products reach the right customers, we will leverage cutting-edge marketing strategies, including digital platforms, influencer partnerships, and smart packaging innovations to enhance brand visibility. Sweetwaters Farm is not just growing crops, we're growing the future of organic farming. We welcome farmers, investors, consumers to join us in this transformative journey. The message is very simple: Sweetwaters Farm Limited, feeding the future naturally. We have network partners around the country, so basically wherever there is a farmer, we will ensure that we are there with our products. Okay. Big or small farmer, we want to support them.
As it is now, from the time when you came on board, how has been the program so far?
We are starting out very well. We've got a lot of interest from the market. I think the message is very clear about transforming to organic farming. People want to get away from chemicals. The effects of chemicals have been seen in all areas, so everyone is trying to get away from that. So the response, in short, has been very, very good for us, and we are very hopeful that the future is very bright.
Now that you are on the ground, and I believe you are supposed also to engage the local people, not just people in urban areas, how do you wish to work with other community radio stations out there?
Yes, we're looking to partner with as many radio stations, community radio stations out there as possible, because we want this message to go around to everyone that there is a new way of doing things, a safer and more modern way, and productive as well, increasing productivity for these small-scale farmers as well as large-scale farmers. So we're looking forward to that.
Exciting times ahead for Zambia's agriculture. Mr. Mumbi, thank you for sharing your vision. To all our dear listeners, remember, organic is the way forward as we combat the effect of climate change, and Sweetwaters Farms Limited is leading in the change. Sweetwaters Farms Limited, feeding the future naturally. Well, we are privileged once more to be with Mr. Edwin Ngulube, who's the head of field trials for Sweetwaters Farms Mr. Edwin Ngulube, maybe you can quickly go through, tell us your role and what you do as head of trials.
Thank you very much. My name's Edwin Ngulube. I'm actually the head of field trials for Sweetwater's Farm. Basically, my role includes conducting several field trials with the government institution and also NGOs and other organizations. So far, we've done field trials with season gates. We've also done field trials with Good Nature Farms. We've also done field trials with ZNS and also Seedco, which is a seed company. So I'll just quickly go through the product that we have as a company. These are organic products, and these are the ones we are promoting. And the reason why we are promoting these organic products is because they do not actually interfere with the ecosystem and also with the health of the farmer and also with the soil at large. So we have a portfolio of 6 products. So the first product that I would need to talk about, it's the product that we call a soil conditioner and also a root development. It's called, the product name is Ashwamegh. So Ashwamegh, what it does is it brings back the living organism in the soil to life, and it also brings back the pH to 7, which is at neutral for plant growth and also for good health of the plant. So Ashwamegh, it's also a root developer because it helps the plant at a tender age to develop more roots, which is more like helping it to have a good boost at a very tender age. It also does protect the plant from fungal infection when the plant is very little, and also from other pest infestation like the cutworms when you just transplant the seedlings. So this is a very good product. It works in harmony with nature. It does not destroy the living organism. You know, in the soil, there are living organisms that help to produce the natural manure that the plant is supposed to use. So Ashwamegh helps that process and also gives the soil to bring back the living organism to life. The other product that maybe I'll talk about is the one that we call Immunator. So Immunator, it's actually a growth promoter. So what do we mean when we say growth promoter? So Immunator promotes the growth of the plant by breaking the dormants of the plant at its growing season. Plants get stressed with maybe due to environmental factors or due to external factors. So Immunator helps the plant in terms of stress. It also helps the plant in terms of dormants by actually regulating the stomata. You know, the plant has got what we call in the leaves, there are stomata. Those are tiny openings that regulate the gaseous exchange of releasing oxygen and taking in carbon dioxide, so for photosynthesis, so that the plant can be able to manufacture its own food. So Immunator is a good product because it regulates the opening and the closing of the stomata due to the condition at large. This is the product that we have that promotes growth of every plant at all its growing stage. Then the other product that we can talk about, it's Anmol. So Anmol is a quality improver. We call it a quality improver. It's also a fungicide. So why do we call it a quality improver? So Anmol, what it does, it regulates the flowering dropping ratio of the plant. So you know, a flower is part of a reproductive organ of the plant that also responsible for formation of seeds and also fruits after fertilization. So if you have a product that is able to regulate the flowering dropping ratio, meaning you are guaranteed of a good yield and also your hard work as a farmer will be rewarded. So Anmol, it's also a fungicide. It's able to actually control and cure a lot of fungal diseases that attacks our plant. So it's a good product, and it's a product that farmers can look up to. So the other product that we can talk about is Prabhat. So Prabhat is an insecticide, organic insecticide. It's a very good product. We can be able to use Prabhat when we have got fowl armyworm in maize. Fowl armyworm is an insect that most of the time destroys our produce. It can also be used to control diamondback moth in the Brassica family. It can also be used to control tuta absoluta in tomatoes. So the goodness about the beauty about Prabhat, it's because it's able actually to kill the pest at all its stages. So it's able to attack the pest at larva stage. It's also able to attack the pest even at the eggs. It kills the eggs, it enables them not to hatch, and also kills the moth as well. So it is a complete cycle. Once you start using this product, you'll be assured that the problem that you are facing in your field, it's done and it's gone. And the farmer can be able to have a good night's sleep, because these pests, they usually destroy and give headache to farmers. So farmers out there, when you have this problem in your field, just contact Sweetwater's Farms, then we have the solution for you. Then the other product that we can talk about, it's in Atal. So Atal is a virus controller. So what we mean by a virus controller is Atal. It's used to control viruses, like in most crops. Atal can be used to control maize stroke virus. In potatoes, it's used to control papaya potex virus. You can use Atal to control these viruses. So the goodness about Atal is because of its ability to enable viruses to multiply. You know, viruses, they do multiply at a faster rate. So once you start applying Atal in your field, the virus will not be able to multiply and go into another field. So you as a farmer, you are doing a cost saving by applying this product, because you will not be able to buy a lot of product to actually control your viruses from this field to another field. So it's able to stop the multiplication of virus once you just start using Atal. And then the other good part of Atal, it has got also an insecticidal property in it. So we can actually use Atal to control other insecticides, like the sucking and chewing insecticide. So it's a very good product. It can work both ways. It controls viruses. It also controls insecticides. So this is Atal, the product what we have for Sweetwater's Farm as a virus controller. It is also an insecticide controller. You can use it to control insecticide. All these products are organic products. They do not interfere with the health of the farmer. They don't interfere with the soil. They've got very low residual effect on the ecosystem, and they're very good product. Then the other product that we can talk about is Floretor. So Floretor is a yield enhancer. So Floretor has got Floretor as a yield enhancer. It increases the number of flowers on the plant. So earlier on I talked about the how flowers help in terms of yield. So when you have a lot of flowers on the plant, then you are guaranteed to have more yield as a farmer. Then the Floretor also contains the cytohormones. In the plant, they are very important cytohormones, the auxins and also the cytokinins. So the auxins help the plant for cell elongations. And also the cytokinins are very important for cell division. So the auxins, they help the plant for cell elongation, and overall shapes the size of the plant and also the shape of the plant. And then the cytokinins, it helps for cell division. It increases the number of cells on the plant, thereby increasing to the size of the plant and also the structure of the plant. So these are very important hormones that Floretor stimulates the production. It acts as a catalyst. So once you start applying these plants, these products, Floretor, then your plant will have more hormones that will be able to help the plant to function very well. It also stimulates the production of phloem and xylem on the plant. So the phloem plant tissues that conducts sugar minerals and from the ribs downwards, and also the xylem also transports water and other minerals from the roots to the leaves so that the plant can function very well. So these are the products that we have. We have a portfolio of 6 products. Each product has at a specific period where you're supposed to apply it. And actually, as head of trials, I formulate the spray program for each of these specific crops according to what you are growing. So we formulate that, and then we give you the program on how you're supposed to spray. There are some times where you need to mix this product depending on the condition of the crop and the stage of the crop. So this is what we do, and this is what we have at Sweet Waters Farm. These are very good products, and then they're helping. So far, what we have observed in the trials that we have conducted so far, we have observed that where you have applied, say, Ashwamegh as a root developer, you find that the crop will have more stability. It will have good health. It will have a good stand as well, as compared to where we have not applied the Ashwamegh, which is a root development and a soil conditioner. So once you use Ashwamegh, actually it stays in the soil for 3 years. Once you apply it, has a shelf life of 3 years, and it works in harmony with the living organism. So it can be used to substitute chemical fertilizers because it's a product that has proved to work, and that also has given us good results. So these are the products that we have at Sweet Waters Farm. Then the other thing we are doing at Sweet Waters Farm, we want to establish and set up greenhouses countrywide so that we can grow our product for export in the brand of Sweet Waters Farm. And then we export using our organic product that we are marketing today. So it's not that we are not using these chemicals. We are actually using these chemicals in the greenhouses, even on the bare farm as well. So we intend to set up greenhouses countrywide. We also intend also to partner with other farmers that have got greenhouses. You may have a greenhouse you are not using, or maybe you have a greenhouse that you don't have support. We are here to partner with you so that you as a farmer, you can benefit. You help us bring our brand and also help us earn something at the end of the day. And also help the ecosystem to balance, because we'll be using eco-friendly products to produce all these products. And we also intend to set up the seedling outlets whereby we'll be selling our seedlings to farmers countrywide, those that are grown specifically for organically, so that you as a farmer, you can benefit and buy these seedlings at a very cheap price. So this is what we want to do as Sweet Waters Farm, and these are the intentions. For more information, you can actually log into our website. The research trials are there posted at our website, and then the numbers are there. So these products, like I said, they are organically, so they are not toxic. You don't need to wait for 7 or 14 days. This product you can spray in the morning, you can eat in the afternoon. It is not toxic.
Your final remarks?
So my final remarks is, farmers out there, we've brought a solution to you, and what we are offering is something that will help you as a family. It's something that is going to help even the future generation, because it has no effect on the ecosystem. So I encourage you to partner with us and to work with us for the good of this country. Thank you.
Well, we are privileged once more now to have Madam Raquel Chama, who's the owner of Seasons Gates, a seed supplier. She's been working with Sweet Waters Farm for some time now. Madam, can you kindly tell us the story behind this? How have you been working along with Sweet Waters, and how are the products so far, the performance?
Well, thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. Seasons Gates, basically we supply vegetable seeds, and lately we have included some animal grass to our product line. And these were actually seeing a good response because farmers now who deal in livestock can also incorporate such seeds in their agriculture setup. So when Seasonscapes was approached by Sweet Waters to participate in the trial, we at first looked at what the product was actually outlined to do, or rather how the performance of all the products that they had. So we were eager to participate because when they mentioned organic, all of us, we want something healthy for now. We want something healthy that we can put in our fields, and what we can consume would not have any effect on our health, basically. So when we thought of participating, we had to get each and every product together with a reference. And then along the way of participation, we're more like reading what the product is saying and seeing the results on the ground. And one outstanding feature I would personally want to highlight is that we wanted to prove anyway. We basically wanted to prove if what the script of the product is saying is true. Because, many times when maybe a farmer has got a challenge in the field and then they go on the market, they're looking for a product which would probably deal with whatever challenge is there on their crops, and then it's usually hard to find one. And then when we started the trial, we kept taking notes of the performance basically of each one of them. For example, the one that has just been mentioned of the Ashwamegh, it's a root conditioner and the soil stimulator, so to speak. That one was a dear product to us because we were able to see the root system being actually well developed on the trial or plot compared to the plot which never had any the Ashwamegh applied to it. So we were so eager, and that's what made us to report back to Sweetwater to say, I think this one is the one that we've been looking for. Then we eager to participate in the other products that they had actually outlined. So we kept reporting each and every result that we were getting from them, from the product range, as it were. So when we reached a stage, for example, for fruit and flowering, and also for the fact that it was able to control the spread or the diseases that were under control, rather, it was so easy to report because the results were so obvious. You would be able to see maybe this plant has got an attack of such a pest or maybe a virus or something like that. Upon applying each one of the products as outlined by the agronomists, following each of the instructions that were given, we were able to see the results. And that's what really made us to report and to tell Sweetwaters that we're happy with what the product is offering. And of another interest, we wanted to know what is the withdrawal period upon applying the product, because sometimes farmers, they have a crop in the field, the crop is ready for harvest to go ready on the market, and then because maybe that product is under attack, they would have to spray something to control the disease, and then most of these products, they would have a withdrawal period, meaning the product cannot be consumed during that particular time upon application of the product. So when we learned that this product does not actually have any withdrawal period because it's organic, meaning that once you spray it, you are still able to consume the product, which was a plus for us because something that is organic is good for you, it's good for your health, it's also good for the field itself. And that gave us a plus to support Sweetwater's activities and all the products that were underway. And if you look at the product that is being offered by the Sweetwaters, the shelf life is excellent. 3 years of shelf life on a product is very good because the farmer would keep the product, would not have to rush in using it because the expiry date is actually coming forth. But the organic products that are being supplied, they've got an excellent shelf life, meaning the product would continue to be active and work on your farm or on your field for much a longer period of time. And in addition to what we saw when we started to use the product was that the results are so visible. You may not have to doubt to say, could it be that I did this, or that's when it's behaving like this? That's when plants do communicate. The plant will give you a signal once it's under stress. The plant will give you a signal once it's under attack. But with the product, when we started to use it, it was very easy and pleasant to report on, because you are able to see what you have applied and the effect on it. So basically, that's what we would say from our experience with the Sweetwater's products and the cost effectiveness of the product, because the product wasn't like selective, like I may not have to apply to this. The usage is so broad. Many a times when you say, oh, maybe this product is specifically for tomatoes, or maybe this one is for onion. But what we discovered is that it has a broad usage, actually. You can use it on tomatoes, or even the other vegetable seeds, as it were, that you may have in the field. So for us, we are very happy to partner with Sweetwaters, and also be happy to see many farmers come on board to use products that are of good nature generally. Because if something is good, then it has to be communicated to the masses. Good information is very difficult to come on board, to come across, actually. But once you participate in it, like we did as Seasons Gate Seed Suppliers, we wanted to come from us. We didn't want it to be hearsay. We wanted to see the results for ourselves as they were written on the scripts, and we're happy to report that we're happy with the product, and would still encourage other farmers to come on board and participate in the organic nature of growing our plants and our food crops.
Your address and...
Seasons Gates is partnering with Sweetwaters to help a lot of farmers actually use these products, because Seasons Gates were into supplying of quality hybrid seeds. We thought of partnering with Sweetwaters because once a farmer comes on board to buy seed, of course they would need the fertilizer. And that's how we came in as Seasons Gates. Most of us would have challenges in knowing which one is good. But if you are asking from one who has experience and who has tried the product, it's very easy to believe and of course to see the results for yourselves. So Seasons Gates, we have been in business for quite some time of vegetable seeds. We distribute our seeds to various agro shops in town, Lusaka, and of course across the country, Zambia. But for those who are in Lusaka, we are along Royal Rutanda building, Katondo Street, right opposite the old post office, if you are familiar. And they used to call it the unfinished building in Lusaka, yeah? But that building is way underway to being finished. So we are right there as a distribution center. So you're welcome to get the seeds from us. You're also welcome to find Sweetwater's product with us. Or the contact number for Seasons Gate is 0979 672463. Contact number for Seasons Gate is 0979 672463. Please come on board and participate. You see the good products that Seasons Gate offers, as well as Sweetwater's Farms. My name again is Rachel Chama. Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. I've been talking to Natasha Mlenga, Head of Community Outreach at Sweetwater's Farms Limited, and as well as Mr. Mariombo Mombe, the President of Sweetwater's Farms, and the gentleman, the agronomist, Mr. Edwin Ngulube, who's heading the field trials for Sweetwater's Farms Limited. And last but not the least, I had Madam Rachel Chama, the owner of Seasons Gates and seed supplier. Exciting times ahead for Zambia's agriculture. Thank you so much for sharing your vision with us. To our listener out there, remember, organic is the way forward as we combat climate change. And indeed, Sweetwater's Farms Limited is leading in the change. My name is Christopher Chingowe. Bye for now.